With every stroke, dive, and kick, Florida State swimmers propel through the water. They push themselves further, chasing a win for the garnet and gold. And at the front is Pavel Sankovich, whose aquatic talent has made him among the best in the nation. But before he treaded water for garnet and gold, he had his sights on Olympic gold at the 2008 Beijing Olympics.
I was so excited to go there, and it was totally new experience for me. Actually, I think it's like still the best meet for me ever, because I did really well, and like all these bright emotions was really new for me.
And as if once wasn't enough, Pavel stepped up to his second Olympic appearance in London in 2012. Head-to-head with some of the best athletes in the world, Pavel pushed to the finish line, but faced a heartbreaking loss by just 1/100th of a second.
In London, I was really upset. I always wanted to do like a little bit better.
His Olympic goals were paused when Sankovich decided to continue his higher education in the United States. In a different country with a different culture, he says it was a bit of an adjustment.
So Hai's a really small town compared to back home. Like it's really different because we have like all these high buildings, and here we have what calls probably I mean that you have like 1-2 floors building. It's really different. It looks different, it feels different, and it's a total new experience. I came here to go to study to the US, not because you have such a great like study experience, but also because you have the best like swimming school in the world.
And when Coach Frank Bradley first met Sankovich, he knew there was something special.
I knew he was a huge talent, but once I started to work with him, I realized, man, we got a gem of an athlete on our hands. And then once we started to communicate a lot more, a really easy guy to talk to, very personable.
And Sankovich has become one of the best swimmers in the country. He shattered the FSU and ACC records in the 200 IM and the 100 backstroke, and even won ACC MVP for the second year in a row.
Feels great. I just want to do better this year for NCAA, because last year actually wasn't prepared mentally because school was really hard for me.
Pavel's one of the best underwater kickers I've ever seen. You know, we talk about having weapons and what we do, that's his weapon. And when he turns it on, it's good.
I like our coach. I think he's great, and I'm planning to go pro swimming.
But while Sankovich is dedicated to his swimming and schoolwork, he has found room for one more devotion, to his wife.
We just swim in the same team. We knew each other like for many years, and I mean, so one day we just started dating.
Good, I was happy when she came back because she was gone. I'm like, good, now you can help him eat better, because she did a lot of the cooking, you know, and so we were giving him a lot of heat on that. It's like, man, can't wait for your wife to get back so you can start eating better. But no, it's good. It seems to be a really good relationship and very healthy for the both of them. And it, you know, you talk about the team dynamics. I mean, that just adds something totally different that not many programs will ever experience.
Even with his individual accomplishments as an Olympian, a student, and a husband, Sankovich always remembers the importance of teamwork.
And they push each other all the time. You know, whether it is a sprinter to a distance swimmer, whatever it may be, there's a lot of competition, and that's a big part of this, and it's good. Sometimes you're not really sure what he's saying.
We have some fast swimmers, then they can push me, I can push them to swim faster, and it helps in everyday training.
Sankovich will continue to push himself to reach higher for the garnet and gold, while still striving for Olympic gold, as a teammate, a husband, and a Seminole. I'm Paige Rosenthal for Seminole Sports Magazine.